What's up, peoples? Welcome back to See These CDs, where in each one of these videos I try and take a closer look into a select CD from my own personal collection and, just explore its cover artwork, packaging, and overall graphic design. If you haven't already figured it out, today we're going to be speaking about Currency's the Stoned Immaculate CD, which was released June 5th, 2012 underneath Warner Brothers and Jet Life Records. It clocked in well over an hour. There's a lot of music on this, a lot of good music on this, at about 84 minutes and 38 seconds. So, I mean, that's almost an hour and a half right there. But, I mean, Currency, he has plenty of music to give. To be honest, I don't even remember this CD being that long. I kind of want to check out the back now. I mean, I guess he just has, it's only 13 tracks on here, so, I guess he just, the songs are reasonably long, but, yeah, I really don't even remember it being that long. But, yeah, there was a creative team behind, this whole, the whole artwork for the CD. I mean, him partnering with Warner Brothers, obviously a strategic decision, but also, to get access to the machine, complete, I understand, the thought behind it. Currency's an independent. So, I'm sure he wasn't, I'm sure he benefited from the deal, and, the artwork being part of why how he benefited. So for the creative direction, that is credited to Norman Wonderly as well as Frank Maddocks, which Norman Wonderly is the senior vice president, for creative services in Warner Brothers, while Frank Maddocks is, just the VP of creative services. But they both have, pretty, decent resumes, lengthy resumes. Actually, Norman Wonderly, which I thought was really cool, I was checking out his Instagram, and he has a picture that he took when he toured with Prince on the Purple Rain tour. It looked like an amazing picture, and it immediately caught my attention. I have all the pictures on his, his Instagram. He also worked on Weekend with Bernie, or Weekend at Bernie's, which is, another Currency album, CD. If you're not familiar with Currency, definitely check out his work. Quality artist, he always, puts in the effort to go the extra mile. Works with, also other great artists as well, so you might get put on while listening to some Currency. But other than that, we go back over to Frank Maddocks, which, like I said, he has a decent, very lengthy resume as well. He's worked with, the likes of Cypress Hill, their Rise Up project. He's also worked with Linkin Park, with a lot of Linkin Park CDs. I just picked out two I was more familiar with, Hybrid Theory, which is one of my favorites, and then Minutes to Midnight, which was pretty decent. It was a later CD, but that's for another discussion. We'll probably explore both those CDs. I'm a Linkin Park fan generally, but other than that, the art direction and design was handled by Donny Phillips, which is the head of KHIL Studios. He's also, worked on Weekend with Bernie's, as well as, other big name acts like Green Day, for example, and, other artists. He does, it seemed like he did, graphic design, also for, other liquor companies. It all looked pretty dope. You can check out his Instagram, check out his work as well. It's, it's on the web, definitely. And as far as illustrations go, it was Samitra Borhanpour, which is artist based out of LA. She described herself as a creative director and production designer, and she's worked with plenty of companies. Some of her clients being obviously Warner Brothers, which you can see the collaboration with Currency. She also worked with Honda, AT&T, and Kiss, which I can only think Kiss the band. It looked like their logo and their insignia, which is pretty dope. We're gonna explore their work in just a moment. So I mean, if we just look at the cover, it's so essentially it's like a theater, but I think it's more of a movie theater. I mean, it could be an opera or something like that, but it just says at the bottom, we'll get a closer shot in just a moment. Underneath the parental advisory, label, it says presented in Spitavision. So that's what makes me think that it probably is a film, even though I don't see a projection reel when I look at the picture of the front cover. But yeah, they did a pretty great design. It's I really like the colors and just the overall flow of it. I don't know if this is one of the illustrations of Samitra Borhanpour, but I mean I don't know. I don't know how that necessarily works. I guess I don't know, because I mean she could have only maybe did some of the illustrations for part of it, but yeah, I mean it's pretty dope if you want to get a closer shot of that. I don't know what that exactly is. Somebody smoking? I guess so. But then, with, oh, wow, yeah. But that makes you think it's the theater because, it's got the masks. So, I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be a play but I feel like it's more supposed, yeah, I feel like it's supposed to be more of a movie. But that's just my theory. I mean, you guys can formulate your own theories about it. But yeah, like I said, you're going to see that presented in Spitavision a lot throughout the booklet. If we want to open up the CD cover, or actually, yeah, we can do this. If we look at the the front, we're gonna get the back of this booklet, which we're gonna explore more in just a moment. The front cover, once again, I think it's pretty dope. I really like the colors. I like how the colors pop more on the CD itself as opposed to like the cover or the back or maybe even the booklet. Because the CD it's more something that when you open it up, you're gonna get a different experience. Or you can get a different experience looking at the cover. It definitely fits with the overall theme as far as how it all looks, but I really think it pulls it together. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you gotta think you're not really gonna be looking at the top of the CD, so much. So this kind of encourage you to look at the top of the CD. But yeah, like I said, once again, we got presented in Spitascope on the side, which I know before I think it said presented in Spitavision. But still staying with that theme. Then we also got the executive producers over here, which if you can't see, it's Currency and Musa Hedman. But yeah, so if we pop that out, we also have the Jet Life and the Warner Brothers logo at the bottom. And then on the back, just show you the back of the CD. I know the J. Cole CD, I kind of waited till the end of that. I kind of forgot about it a little bit, to be honest, but I just want to be thorough. Then we got almost like a weed or marijuana wallpaper. It's beige and the leaves are gray in the back. But it stays with that color theme. The side of it, you see more of the orange and black, which is pretty dope. Warner Brothers logo as well at the top right there. Get it? Yep. Just wanted to get that in focus. And then we can go to the back of it, which, we have the marquee for the Stoned Immaculate right there. Track listing on the left-hand side with more, Warner Brothers, Jet Life, and WM Green, which I'm not really sure what that is. But yeah, we have more credits for the CD. But I think we got enough of the outside and the packaging. Let's go on to the booklet, which we got your boy working the front desk. Getting pretty high. But I mean, it's Currency CD. If you're not familiar with his work, he's definitely a marijuana advocate and supporter, which I think he makes pretty quality work. So that's never really bothered me ever before. It doesn't bother me today. So if we just want to open that up, the booklet's pretty simple. It doesn't really have too many pages. It's just kind of like a 3-flap. The inside or the background on the inside is orange. Try and get some decent shots. We get those in focus. Yep, just in case you guys want to read that, check it out. So it's the credits for each one of his his songs. Which it fits on each one of these folds. Pretty nice, concise. I like to see people do different things as far as with their booklets. Everything's doesn't have to be so standardized, which I feel like we go through enough CDs, or even though we're only at about I think 11 videos by now, we go through enough CDs where we see just different things being tried. I mean, I like artists like that. I like artists that kind of push it, and try to I guess go beyond their highest peak with each project. I like to see that, even if it's not every project. Every now and again, let's get something newer. It doesn't have to be something completely drastically different, but I want to see you try and go outside your comfort zone every now and again. But yeah, we're just gonna continue with the black text, with the beige, also beige text as well, fitting the rest of the theme of the CD. And then we have some more credits right there, or actually the credits I would assume to Jet Life, final track, continued. Then we have this right here, which is pretty cool. I never redeemed that. I don't think I gave it much attention, to be honest. And then we have what I would assume is a poster for the movie The Stoned Immaculate, or I'm assuming it's a movie, but I mean, I guess maybe that could also be a poster for, who knows, it could also be a poster for a play or something like that. It's really open to interpretation. If we want to get on the back of the booklet, once again, it's just everybody who's credited for working on the project. You see presented in a Spitascope again. Now it makes me want to check out the front to, yeah, Yeah, I definitely read that wrong in the beginning. All right, so it's definitely presented in Spitascope, and I mean, I'm sure you guys being able to see it probably heard me read it wrong, so you probably already know that. But yeah, more credits right there. And yeah, I mean, that was a Stoned Immaculate. Like I said, Currency, a great artist. The packaging is pretty dope with this. It's not every day that you see like CD packaging or just artwork and design in these colors, almost like Halloween colors. But I think they did a good job at like spreading it out, or just putting it in the right locations, as to not have like really any correlation with Halloween. It's not like it came out in October, like I said earlier, it came out in June. But yeah, that was SeeTheseCDs. Keep tuning in for these videos. I'm gonna keep trying to pump them out, as we explore the overall packaging, artwork, and design just select CDs. Thanks for checking us out thus far. I really appreciate it. And yeah, all right, people, I'm out. Peace.